Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Neek and this is Angelic Light. I'm back with another general message today. And I'm actually on here. I wasn't even supposed to start recording yet. Just lighting this candle and cleansing the energy, but I was not supposed to be recording yet. I actually intended on recording today after I did a pre-shuffle. I kind of wanted to start the reading a little differently this time, and I wanted to do a pre-shuffle and then come on after I did the pre-shuffle, but it's not coincidence that that didn't happen, so maybe it's not time for me to try that yet. So we're just going to do it the regular way today. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you enjoyed your Valentine's Day if you celebrate. And yeah, we're just going to start off with the Empath Oracle cards and affirmation, angel number, and self-care stress relief card. And then we'll get into the reading, okay? Keep in mind that time doesn't exist at the level of energy. So if nothing resonates in this reading today, don't hesitate to check back later because it may resonate in the future. But with that said, if anything does resonate in this reading for you today, or you find anything to be useful at all, don't hesitate to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel guided to, and hype my videos up as well, y'all. Okay, I'm no longer on TikTok as well. I know some of you did come over here from TikTok, so I'm no longer going to be posting over there. So this is going to be the only platform I'll be posting on as of now, okay? All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull the four cards that I said, the Empath Oracle, the Stress Relief Self-Care, the Affirmation, and Angel Number, and then I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I'm back with your cards. You did get 3 Angel Number cards today as well, so we're about to see what these are. So starting with your Empath Oracle card, we have Make Peace with Uncertainty. It may take a while to find clarity about a situation. Be patient. Know that invisible healing forces are at work during this phase. And your self-care stress relief card is Gratitude Meditation. The objective is feeling thankful and grateful. When you wake up or before you go to bed, list 3 or 4 things you're grateful for. Feel the sense of joy for simple things like a warm blanket, a soft bed, or a loving family. Find something different to focus on every day. Spend at least 5 minutes focusing on gratitude and joy. Notice how good this makes you feel. Give yourself a hug and bring a big smile to your face as you prepare for the day ahead or get ready for a pleasant night's sleep. Okay? And then we have your first angel number is 8888, personal power, material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Your second angel number is 0330, lucky shift. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Progress, creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. And then your final angel number, y'all know how I am with these cards being uneven. Give me a second. Okay, your final angel number is 1919. Cycles. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that you don't repeat them in the near future. Make some space for new experiences. And then your affirmation card is peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Ooh, so this seems to be for somebody that's doing the work. somebody, I won't even say that's doing the work, because I mean you're most likely actively still doing the work on yourself as you should be, but this reading seems like it's for somebody that has done the work. You have been working on yourself consistently. You have devoted yourself, a lot of your time and energy, to healing yourself and to changing your mind, I heard. But also, as I was reading these cards, I heard chosen. I heard chosen. So you may consider yourself to be a chosen seed of some sort, or you identify as chosen in some form. To me, being chosen, I feel like a lot of us are chosen. It's just a matter of who decides to answer the call. So that's really how I see it. It's not necessarily all the time somebody being chosen over somebody else, but sometimes it is, because some people just are a better fit for a particular mission. So that could be the case, but I did hear chosen. But yeah, this is for somebody. It just feels like somebody is waiting for their ships to sail in, somebody that put in a lot of work on themselves, on their projects or their work, whatever their passion is, whatever their career may be. It's just somebody put a lot of time and energy into upgrading in some shape, form, or fashion. And they're waiting for the ships to sail in to get their rewards. And what Spirit is wanting, what I'm getting from these cards is that Spirit is wanting you to not overthink about when they're coming in, how they're coming in, how the abundance is coming in, how your manifestations are going to be materialized. Like, don't overthink about the hows and the whens. I'm getting somebody may be in their mind about how and when this is going to happen, but Spirit is wanting you to make peace with uncertainty. The more you're in your head about how and when your manifestations are going to come into fruition, the less you're in the present moment and the less grounded you are, because you're too focused on the future, the possibilities of the future, so much so that that's where you are mentally. You're not grounded in the present. And Spirit wants you to be grounded in the present. And that's the only way you can receive these things as well. It's by being in the present moment and being grateful for what you have now. So that's what Spirit is saying in these messages. Just make peace with uncertainty. Know that everything is coming in, everything that you manifested and that you desire and that you deserve. Because with this 1919 card, it's talking about karma paying you a visit. But I'm not getting karma on the negative end for whoever this message is for. I'm getting that you may have poured into many people. You may have poured into your work. You may have just, you poured, and you're getting back everything that you poured into others or into your project, your work, your family, whatever the case is for you. I'm getting that the karma that you're getting is going to be on a positive note. I don't like saying positive and negative, but that's the best way I can simplify it right now. But it's going to be on a positive note because that's what you put out into the world. So Spirit is wanting you to trust that. You don't need to know every little detail about how things are going to work out for you. Shit, my spirit team be telling me that too, because I'm nosy as hell. So I understand, wanting to know all the details and everything, but Spirit is saying it's not necessary for you to know all of the details. So stay present. Make sure you're staying grounded in the present. Stay in a frequency of gratitude and love, being thankful for what you have currently, because when you're thankful for what you have currently, you open the door for more of what you love, for more of what you deserve, right? So that's what I'm getting here so far. But peace. I'm just getting that some of you may be experiencing a lot of peace right now. You may be feeling a lot of internal peace, internally peaceful. I'm getting like just a calm energy from somebody, just relaxed, at ease, not very stressed out or tense. And Spirit is wanting you to hold that frequency. Okay, hold that frequency. Trust that everything is falling into place. Okay, so I'm going to start with this new deck I got. It's an oracle deck. It's called Clarifying Life Situations. So this is the deck I'm going to be starting with, and then we'll just move along from there. Okay, just going to shuffle it a bit. Okay, so let's see what comes out. Spirit, too many, but what does the collective need to know? What messages do you have for the collective today? We have slow climb. You are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. So look, baby steps, baby steps. I feel like that falls in line with just the patience, just trusting, the journey, trusting that everything is falling into place for you, and just taking, baby steps. There's no need to rush. We have emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. What I said, trust. Trust. Some of you may have gone through an intense ending or a heavy ending recently. It could have been a breakup. It could have been a change of career, or you leaving a career that you've been at for an extended period of time. I'm getting that too for somebody, but I'm getting that some of you may have experienced some sort of ending. Some of you, this is for love. I'm feeling for some of you, it is for love, where you had an ending, and possibly you may be anticipating a reunion of some sort, and you may be in a place of uncertainty about that, or, makeup or something like that, making up with somebody. What else? We have river of release. Drift along the river of release, where water carries away burdens, guiding towards renewal. Okay, so that signifies like a rebirth of some sort. But also what I'm getting from that card is what we talked about, grounding, staying present. So some of you may need to get out into nature, may need to go by water, especially if your thoughts are overwhelming. You may be overthinking at this time. For those of you who are overthinking, being near water can quiet your thoughts. So that may be for somebody to go by a stream of water or a river, or take a bath, take a salt bath, or just take a regular bath, whatever you decide, but submerging yourself in water, splashing water on your face at the beginning of the day, sitting by streams, bodies of water, that sort of thing. Then we have meadow of moments. Bask in the meadow of moments, where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. What I said, this is all about being present. Being present. But I want to know, like, what are y'all waiting for? I want to know what y'all are waiting for. We're gonna dig, but y'all waiting. Y'all waiting for something, or y'all are anticipating something, so much so that you can get sidetracked. You can kind of get lost in your mind versus being present in your physical moment. What else, Spirit? We gonna find out though what's going on here. Fast progress. Move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. Because it's saying just taking baby steps, not rushing. But I'm getting that you're not rushing. Or if you are rushing, you're being guided to just take your time, take baby steps. I'm also seeing somebody kind of looking to the left and to the right at the roads or the paths of other people, and kind of comparing how fast somebody else's progress may be compared to yours. And you may feel like you need to speed up, you need to rush so that you can catch up, because you feel, I heard fall behind. Somebody feels like they fell behind or they're falling behind. But Spirit is saying that's not the case. What is for you is always, it's going to be for you. Can nobody stop that from reaching you but you? In a way that you can stop it from reaching you or delay it from reaching you is by force. It's by trying to force it. It's by trying to rush. That's not how energy flows. Energy can't flow when it's being forced, or when it's being rushed. You have to let it be. You have to let it naturally flow. And so Spirit is wanting you to take your time. There's no rush to get to the finish line. Enjoy the journey. It's kind of like walking through a forest, and then, at the end of that forest, it's like, that's the goal. The goal is to get to the end of the forest, to the finish line at the end. That's the goal. And so you can either go through that forest and like rush through it, to get to the finish line, which is like, once you get to the finish line, then what? Now you rush into the next project or the next goal, It's going to be a constant cycle of rushing and being in survival mode. So you can either do that when you go through the forest, or you can walk through the forest and know that you're heading in the same direction. You're heading towards that finish line. You're getting closer and closer to it, but you're enjoying the view as you go through it. As you get closer and closer, you're enjoying the trees. You're enjoying the birds in the trees, listening to the birds. You're enjoying watching the animals skitter across the trails. You're enjoying the smell of nature, like the sun shining through the trees. You're grateful for where you are in this moment. You're not at the finish line yet, but you're in this beautiful space. And you have so much beauty around you. So Spirit is wanting you to take that into consideration as well. You have so much beauty around you. Despite what you may be experiencing right now, there is still beauty around you. So there's no need to rush to get to the end, because you're going to get there when you're supposed to get there. When you're meant to get there, you're going to get there, but you have to trust that. The only time you're going to rush and force something is if you don't trust the process. So trust the process. And I'm getting too, as you trust the process, the fast progress is going to speed up. I'm also getting like inklings of like intuitive nudges on when to move. So make sure you're using your discernment on when to act, when to rest. Listen to your body, whatever it's telling you, and listen to your intuition on where it's guiding you as well for your next steps. What else, Spirit? I'm going to pull a few more of these. And then I'll probably get into some tarot. We have resurrection. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. This is for somebody that's going through some sort of intense, it's something changing in your life or within you or both. Because that's really how it works. Whatever your internal looks like, your external will reflect that. So for those of you who are in this peaceful state, because like I said, I'm feeling like a peaceful energy, a calm, serene type of energy from somebody where you're not really overthinking things and you're not really in your head. You may wonder the why and the how, or the when and the how when it comes to your manifestations. You may wonder when and how they're coming in, but I'm not really getting like a heavy overthinking from most of you. Like most of you are in that energy of trusting, knowing that it's coming to you. You may feel it. You may feel something internally, like some sort of excitement. You may be feeling excitement, anticipation. Even if you don't know exactly what it's for, you know it's something coming. But it's because you did something within yourself. You changed something internally. It's something that shifted in you internally, something that you decided on energetically, something. It's something that shifted in you. And with that internal shift that happened in you, now your external reality is about to reflect that shift that happened within you. We're going to find out what that shift is. And look, the angel number says 0330 says lucky shift. It says like lucky shirt, but I'm pretty sure that's a typo. But lucky shift. Love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibility to others. That's what you may have done. You may have energetically transferred responsibility. I heard emotional responsibility to somebody else or to other people. You may have been somebody that kind of carried a lot for other people, stabilized other people, kind of was like a bridge for others to get across to the other side without having to do much work. You may have been that for many people in your life. I'm getting also in work, like in a career, you may have been like that, like very dependable, reliable at work, and they took advantage of that. But you're no longer overdoing it. You decided internally, I'm not carrying what's not mine anymore. And you set down the burdens of other people and you left them there for them to deal with themselves. You chose you. Look, personal power, you chose you. Material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, like don't force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance, all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Your ability to communicate is improving. Look, you told, and you probably told them, I'm no longer holding this for you. I'm no longer doing this for you. I'm no longer doing jobs that are outside of my, my pay grade or that are not a part of my responsibility. I'm not doing nothing for nobody that's not meant. I'm not carrying nothing for nobody. You may have actually said that to somebody or to multiple people. And you actually did it. You actually stood on it. It wasn't just talk. And when you did that, it closed the cycles. Karma. It closed karmic cycles too for you. It closed karmic cycles. Oh my God. It closed karmic cycles for you when you made that decision, when you chose yourself. And now that you chose yourself, you are now finally in a position to receive everything that you have wanted for yourself, that you have been manifesting. It's finally about to start materializing because you have finally closed out certain cycles. You have finally realized where you were hurting yourself, which was by you carrying so many burdens of other people, and you had your own burdens on top of that. I'm also hearing that some of you may have been carrying the burdens of others on top of your own burdens, and your burdens came last. Your burdens were at the bottom of the totem pole. It was like the priority was the burdens of other people. How can I make them feel comfortable? How can I make them feel accepted? How can I make them feel seen, loved, heard? And the only way that you were able to make these people feel that way was by you abandoning yourself. You stopped abandoning yourself, and now you're being resurrected. The true you is being reborn. Your life about to get great. Great. Look at the bottom of the list. Damn, a list may be significant. You probably had a list of people that you had to stand up to or speak up to or drop the burdens for. But Fantasyland, make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. But I didn't even read that part. But Fantasyland, I'm just getting like your manifestations, kind of like dreamer. I'm getting from this card like dreamer, like all of your dreams coming true, all of your fantasies becoming a reality, your fantasy becoming a reality, because you finally put down the burdens of other people. I'm hearing somebody say, oh, wow, that's all I had to do. And I know it's probably not easy. Well, it wasn't easy for me. I had to do it too. But I just heard somebody say, that's all I had to do. Like, yeah, it hurt. It was hard and everything for some of you, it may have been. But it's like once you did it, it was like, damn. Now everything flooding in. Everything's coming into fruition for you. Like, damn, that's all I had to do. I was blocking my own blessing. That's what I'm hearing. Give me one more card, Spirit. One more card for the collective. We have wise counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. Okay, so Spirit is wanting you to remain open to guidance or assistance from others at this time. It may be helpful for you to seek out some sort of spiritual counselor, if that aligns with you. Even if it's not a spiritual counselor, a therapist or something like that, like a professional of some sort. Or even if that doesn't apply to you, like just friends, just being open to accepting help and guidance from trusted friends and family, things like that on your situation. All right. So it's what's the tea deck? Let's see what this is about. But so far, I'm just getting like very positive, high vibes from this reading for whoever this is for. You're on the right path. You have done the work, and you're about to be rewarded for all of the work that you've done, for all of the difficult decisions that you've made, for all of the people, connections, and opportunities that you may have walked away from or turned down. You're about to be rewarded. You're about to receive your inheritance. Your inheritance was not able to reach you because you were surrounded by too many people that may have been in the mindset of draining it from you, or I heard stealing it from you as well. So, yeah, that you couldn't receive your inheritance in that sort of environment with those sort of beings around you. So you had to get to the point where you realized that you had to choose yourself. You were choosing everybody else above you, you know, and being in that mindset of choosing others above you. If you were to receive your inheritance in that mindset, what would happen? You would probably give it all away. You would probably give it all away to them people that didn't deserve it, that didn't help, that you were a bridge for. You were a bridge for them to get to a higher timeline or experience it a little bit. But they couldn't sustain it without you, without your energy. They can't sustain it until they start to do the same work that you've done. So you realize that you put the burdens down, and now you're about to get everything that you want. Okay, to cut it short. But what else? What other messages do you have, Spirit? I do want to know like about what you're waiting for, and I want to know about. Hold on. is what you're waiting for. And it was about letting something go. Where did I see that at? Oh, ending, emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. So I want to know what ended, and I also want to know what you're waiting for. But let's see what cards come out before I do that, because I'll probably use the tarot to dig into that. What cards do you have for the collective from this deck, Spirit? Messages. We have fishing for comments. And we have moving. So you may be getting ready to move. Somebody may be getting ready to move, whether that's into a new home. I'm also seeing like, I'm also getting like signing something, like signing some sort of contract or something, but somebody may be moving. What else, Spirit? Oh, this popped up strangely. See, moving on. Thank you. Next. Oop. Okay, so somebody's moving on. Y'all may be moving on from that. I feel like that's in line with, look, because emerging dawn, trust that. I want to figure out what you're moving on from. What it is. But I'm going to put a few more of these and we're going to find out. Actually, let's find out right now. So, Spirit, what is the collective moving on from? What's the collective moving on from? Ooh, way too many. What is the collective moving on from, Spirit? This one. Jackpot. Unexpected windfall. Right place, right time. Big blessings ahead. Look, that's what y'all got coming. I'm telling you. And look, all them eights. 8 is abundance. All them eights is 4. That's amplified 4 times. Your abundance is amplified 4 times. Because it's 4 8s. Like somebody is about to be on a whole nother... Like you going to be out of reach. These people from your past is not going to be able to reach you. You're going to be too high up. But what is the collective moving on from? What is the collective moving on from? We have copycat. Steals your ideas, duplicates your style, feeds off your creativity. It was like somebody that was just like a copycat. You're moving on from a copycat. It could have been a friend. It could have been a family member. It could have been anything. With the roses too back there, it could have been, oh my God. Valentine's Day could be significant. Some of you may have moved on or had a breakup during Valentine's Day. Because I'm just getting that from the roses right there. That made me think of Valentine's Day. But, yeah, somebody was copying you, whether that was a family member, a friend, or a spouse or something. Look, somebody that was clout hungry, viral or nothing, lives for attention, makes shit up for drama. This is somebody that, I'm also getting this maybe have somebody, so if this was, even if it wasn't romantic, whether it was friend or family, I'm getting that somebody that is like pump faking. Ain't that what it's called? Pump faking? I don't know. But somebody that's basically... Because I heard that. I never even used that, but I heard that. But somebody that's basically putting on for the internet, putting on for social media. You know, they posting a bunch of stuff. I'm getting to with you. So if it's romantic or if it's friendships and stuff like that, or family even, whoever. I'm just getting somebody that's kind of like, you may be popular. You may be likable. You may get a lot of attention, and this is somebody that wanted to feed off of that. They wanted to kind of get the remnants, you know, the leftovers of your attention by being attached to you in some form, shape, or fashion. So I'm just getting somebody that's like posting videos and pictures on social media. If y'all go on vacation or if y'all just go out to dinner or whatever, it's like they're always pulling their phone out to record and show the world that they're with you. Because that happened to me before too. But just somebody that's just like doing it just to like, it's not because they're like enjoying, I won't say that they're not enjoying their time with you. That's not what I'm saying, but like they're overdoing it. Like if y'all just going out to dinner, y'all trying to spend time, they're pulling their phone out and they're recording their plate, your plate. They're recording you. Look who I'm out with, y'all, you know, because they want the attention that you get. And the only way they feel like they can get that level of attention, or at least close to it, is by being connected to you in some way and kind of putting it on display so that everybody know, oh, you know them, you connected to them. But they was copying you too. Being in close proximity to you, I'm getting somebody that's copying your facial expressions. Like somebody was just copying you. They were inspecting you. I heard dress. They may have started copying how you dressed, copying how you did your hair or styled your hair, copying again, like I said, facial expressions. Like this person wanted to destiny swap with you, even if they didn't understand that term. Because I'm not speaking about these people as if they're horrible people. Because, you know, a lot of times it's not that people are just horrible people. A lot of times it's just that people are just, they've been through a lot, or, you know, they've experienced some things in their life that they haven't quite gotten over or faced. And now they're moving through life acting off of that wounding because they haven't faced it and they haven't healed it. That's what it is with a lot of people. But they don't realize that the damage that they may be contributing to people's lives by not healing that. That's why it's our duty to heal that. Because you come into people's lives and you start doing shit like this, trying to destiny swap with them, even if you're not consciously aware of what the hell that is, or that you're actually doing that. That is what you're doing when you're trying to copy somebody, when you're trying to steal somebody's ideas, when you're trying to duplicate their style, when you're trying to feed off their creative ideas, when you're trying to, you know, get the attention that they're getting. You're trying to transfer it to you just by proximity, you know, just by being in close proximity to them. You're trying to siphon that. That is an attempt at destiny swapping. And it's somebody that just wanted a lot of attention on social media and then the fisher for comments. Look, they just, maybe, I heard thirst traps. This may have been somebody that just was just posting on social media, like just getting attention, just for attention. Just for attention. This was an attention whore, whoever this is. Creeping. They watching you though, whoever this is. I'm getting at this somebody that, yeah, that's who you moved on from. And they're still watching you. In one shape, form, or fashion. They're watching you. What else, Spirit? I want to know who that person is, too. So I wanted to know who you moved on from and what you're waiting for. But just tell me more about this situation, Spirit. Like, I want to know what happened. I want to know who this person is, and I want to know what happened. And tell me more. Obsessive lover, clingy and controlling, can't let you go, karmic and chaotic. So this is somebody that you were in romantically involved with. This is somebody that you were romantically involved with, and they were copying you. They were trying to destiny swap with you. Very clingy. That's where they're watching you, creeping, because they're obsessed over you. They're obsessed. Look, and that may be why some of you have to move. Some of you may have to move because this person may know where your address. And now that you have cut ties with them, you know how this person is. You were with them. You were in a romantic relationship with them. You were in close proximity to them. So you know how they are. You know that they're obsessed with you. You know that they're clingy and controlling. You know that they can't let you go. They're chaotic. They're toxic. You know that. And you just want peace with the affirmation card. So you don't want no drama in your life. I just heard Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige. That may be a song, a music message for somebody. No More Drama by Mary J. Blige. But you don't want no drama in your life. And you know that this person brings drama. You also know that they just want attention. Ugh, that makes it even worse. Like when I say that I'm seeing somebody just kind of like overdoing it. You know, when y'all go out, they're like always pulling their phone out, showing people that y'all together and stuff like that. It just makes it even worse that it was a romantic partner that was doing that. Like, you're so fake. You're not even doing it because you're just so happy to be spending this moment with me. Because if you were, you would be more focused on spending this moment with me versus being on your phone. and recording every little moment. You're not enjoying this moment for real. You're not even present. You just trying to get them comments. You just trying to get that attention. Also, I'm getting that this person may, I'm also hearing this. It's a download that's coming in that you may just be conventionally attractive. And this person may be insecure about that. So with them posting these videos and stuff on social media, like I was saying, every time they're around you, they're trying to let people know that y'all together. It was a mechanism for them. It was like a tactic for them to let people know to not even approach you, not even try you, because she with me or he with me. It wasn't like, oh, I just love, this is my person and I'm just so in love and I just want the world to know. It wasn't like that. It was a manipulation tactic of, hey, I'm with her. We always together. We do this and we happy. It's like fake. It's like fake, but it's also a form of control. It was like a passive way for them to control the narrative when it came to y'all relationship or people, their fear of somebody taking you away from them or somebody showing some sort of interest in you that they may feel is better than them in some shape or form, because this is an insecure person. This is an insecure person. And so that was a form of insecurity. That's how they displayed that shit. By pulling a phone out and letting people know we together. What else, Spirit? Running. You running. You running. You said I'm the fuck out of here. That's so funny. I know that's right. I don't blame you. Look at this person. Look. Like, I just saw, like, if they lift their eye up, I just see, like, a fucking red eyeball. This person they got some work to do on themselves. And they're, But you know what you're doing and you're following your intuitive nudges. I'm getting taking action. That's probably what that was talking about too. Move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. So for some of you, it's urgent. It's urgent for some of you. And if you've been feeling that nudge, if you have been feeling that your intuition pulling you in that direction to pack up and move or get prepared to do that, then this is definitely confirmation for you. Because for some of you, it is urgent. It's urgent that you actually pack up and move to a new place, whether it's a new city, town, state, or home in general, new address. Because this person, like, you want to start fresh, especially with all of these blessings that's about to start coming in for you more and more. You don't want this person to have any sort of access to that at all. You don't want this person to be able to slither in some shape way to, like, mess it up for you. Because they will do that. Whoever this is, they will attempt to do that. Look, creeping. They probably like watching your house and stuff. Because I'm just getting that, like, with the owl. Owls come out at night. And you see how the owl looks like the owl is behind a tree. Well, they're probably not behind a tree. They might be inside of a window. But that look like that could be a tree. Like somebody just outside your house standing behind a tree watching like, just trying to see who in your house. Right? Looking through your window. This person is alive. Who? I just heard who. Because look, the owl, like, who in there? Who she got in there? Who in his house? Who in there? Who? Listen, if you be hearing owls at night, that's probably a sign for you too. Like, it's probably that motherfucker out there trying to pretend that they an owl. Grudge holder. This person has a grudge against you, yes. Ugh, so much so though, because you see the candles. This person may be doing some sort of or trying to do some sort of textbook magic on you to try to stop your new beginning and stuff, but they ain't touching nothing. Look, they just bored. They're just bored and just lost. This is a lost person that's bored. They're bored and lost, but spirit is guiding you away. So listen to your intuition. Follow it. It's guiding you where you need to go, when you need to go. Girl fight. Jealous vibes, arguments, physical fight. Like, this person may want to physically... Okay, for some of you, I'm also getting... And I felt this earlier too. But I'm just feeling it even more so now. So it's like double confirmation. Some of you may be or may have been in a lesbian relationship. Some of you may have been in a lesbian relationship and it was a physical... Y'all may have had physical altercations. I'm getting that strongly. for somebody that is a lesbian relationship. And this person is jealous, and that even amplifies it even more. I mean, it don't have to be same-sex relationships where, people just copy you and stuff. It could be heterosexual relationships that your partner is copying you, whether male or female. It don't really matter. They could be trying to destiny swap with you, but with the style and stuff, like stealing your style, it kind of it even makes more sense when it comes to same sex with that, because y'all may have been wearing similar clothing and things like that. Um, but yeah, that's for some of you. And this person is so upset. They're holding such a grudge about you running away, about you running away, that they may want to get physical with you. That's crazy. This person need help. This person needs help. And you unbothered. You like, girl, please. Oh, boy, please. You ain't worried about a damn thing. Look, you hustling, making it rain, focused on the bag. Money is the mission. You like, I don't give a damn about none of that. I know that's right. Because they a groupie. Look, this is exactly what I said. This is a person. You see how she got the camera out? Like, yeah, y'all, look who I'm with. I told y'all. This person is a clout chasing groupie. Clout chasing groupie. And you know that. You like, they ain't no threat to me. You ain't worried at all. And you shouldn't be. Because you're guided and protected. You know that you're good. And you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. In terms of your goal, your mission, your individual path on this planet. You're following your intuition and your guidance from your spiritual team. And you're trusting. You're trusting, but this person is a hot mess. They don't know how to let go. One more card on a situation, Spirit. Bad reputation. They may be kind of like trying to ruin your reputation. So this may be somebody that may be going around kind of spreading rumors. Look, divination abuser at the bottom. Yeah, this is somebody that may be like, look, force or pushy. This is a spiritual hater. And you're unfazed. Want you back. This person, get out of here. I want you back. This person is confused. It's like they don't like you. But they they don't like you. It's like they like you, but they don't like you. And they don't like that they like you. Because it's like they have this hater part of them. It's like I'm picking up on like a hater. A part of them hates you. The other part of them actually admires you. And that's so conflicting to them. Because one moment it's like they don't like you and they hold this grudge against you and they want to fight you. But then on the other end, they want to be near you. And they want to be you. They want to be just like you. And that's where all of this hate is coming from. Because it's really admiration that they're not accepting. They admire you. You inspire them. You enlighten them. You may enlighten them too, but they want to be you. Instead of being grateful for the connection that they had with you and the beauty that you brought to it, your energy, your enlightenment, your guidance, your love, whatever you brought to the relationship, instead of them being in the energy of gratitude in that moment and accepting that and pouring back into you, they hate you for it. Because it's not them. That's backwards as hell. People know how to self-sabotage some shit. Somebody that could have helped you to heal, helped you to grow. It's like you don't want that though. You don't want to heal and grow. You just want the easy way out. And part of the easy way for them is by trying to destiny swap with your ass. It ain't happening. Same shit, different day. This person is not doing nothing with their lives. They're bored. They feel like since you cut them out, they're not getting the clout that they were getting. They're not getting that attention. Their comments are low. Look, fishing for comments. They probably started getting to the point of posting very desperate content on social media for comments because they're no longer connected to you. Those comments came easy. All of that attention and all that energy that was being poured into them from other people off of social media or even in person as well came from you. It literally came from you. They were getting these comments and all of this attention and these likes and these views and stuff because they were connected to you. Now that they're no longer connected to you, they ain't getting none of that shit. You took all of that with you because it came from your energy, which they knew they were just trying to use your energy for their benefit, for their ego. You took it away, and with you took all of them comments they was getting on their social media, all of them likes, all of them views, all of that attention, all of that energy people was pouring into them for being connected to you is now just coming to you, and it's bypassing them because they're no longer connected to you. You cut that cord, and they're bored. They feel like their life is very routine. They don't feel like they're seen. They're not getting attention, but they were seen and getting attention when they were with you. They were seen by you. They were loved by you, but they were so fucked up in the head and heart from whatever happened to them. We're not even going to get into that because this reading isn't about their personal shit. They know what happened to them and what got them acting like this, and they need to figure that out. But they had somebody in their proximity that could have helped them, to heal, evolve, grow. But they're so fucked up in the head and heart, and they're so full of ego that they pushed you away. They started to hate you for the love that you was given to them, on top of for all attention and love that you got from others, because you are love, and you was putting that out into the universe, and that shit was coming back to you from others, and they wasn't liking it. But they're not putting that out. So how you mad that what you getting ain't what you getting? What they're getting in their life, the results that they're getting, it's not the results that you're getting. They're not satisfied with that, but you're getting the results that you're getting because of everything that you put out into the universe. It's coming back to you multiplied. Same with them. Everything they put out into the universe is coming back to them multiplied. At the bottom of the deck, I saw it bankrupt. Them motherfuckers probably losing money. Because why? You probably stole money from other people. Even if it wasn't like literally stealing the physical money out their pocket or bank account or whatever the case, you stole it energetically. You stole it. So now they're bored and they feel like their life is routine. Nothing new is happening. They're not getting attention. They're not satisfied. They're feeling very unfulfilled. Unfulfilled. 19 too. On that clock. You're 19 there. So 19 may be significant, but also when you add that number together, 19, you get 10. Completion. It's over. And they know it's over. And they feel like they're losing hope. What else, Spirit? I'll probably do a part 2, possibly. It may not be necessary, but I'm trying to get under an hour. So I'm going to pull one more of these and then going to figure out what you're waiting for, and we're going to close. We have fake smiles, staying high but hating inside, two-faced energy. Watch who's smiling at you. They were two-faced. They were all fake, man. This person was a faker. And your intuition probably was nudging the hell out of you. Like, alert, alert, alert. It's fake, it's fake, it's fake. And you probably just gave this person a benefit of the doubt. Anything else, Spirit? We have into you, good chemistry, great vibes, pure intentions. This was coming into you. Oh, into you. In for you. I meant to say in for you. This was coming in for you. It's somebody that is really genuinely into you, not for what you can give them, not for the attention they can get from being in your proximity. The chemistry is going to be great. The vibes are going to be high. The intentions are going to be pure. It's not going to be like the same energy that this person was bringing you of clout chasing, being a groupie. And that's a sign too. You meet somebody and they put you on this super high pedestal. It's like they're romanticizing you. They're not really seeing you. They're dehumanizing you, really, when they put you on that pedestal like that, feeling like you're above them so much, you know. Kind of like groupie vibes, like, oh my God, I just love you. Oh my God. Like if somebody come to you and meet you and they coming at you with that energy, in my opinion, that's a red flag off the rip. You don't even know me enough to be feeling like that about me. And you shouldn't be feeling like that about me anyway. You shouldn't be feeling like I'm above you in any way, shape, or form, because I'm not. I'm not above you. We're both human. We're both spirits having human experiences. I just have done certain levels of work to get to me to where I am. And you can do the same if you choose to. But this person did not choose to, which is fine, which is why you ran your ass on that track and you got the fuck on out of there and you're moving, changing your location so that they won't know and they can just move on with their lives or just suffer in it. Either way, it ain't your business. But you got this coming in for you. What else? What else does the collective have coming in for them? I was actually going to use a tarot deck for this. Stalker, this person is insane. Lurking online, still checking your stories. Obsession, never left. Some of you may need to block them. But I mean, even if you block them, this person seems like this is just a person that would just make fake accounts. But I mean, just do what you're guided to do, though. Listen to your intuition always. Always listen to your intuition. Even I don't think I said that in the beginning of the reading, but always listen to your intuition. Above what I say, above what any other reader say. Follow your intuition. Whatever you feel guided to do, listen to that. Because our intuitions are our own individual internal compasses guiding us on our individual journeys, okay? So take what resonates in this reading, of course, but always listen to your own internal guidance system above all else, okay? Dirty offer. Ugh, this person is dark. Like, look, some of y'all may need to cleanse. Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. I'm getting guided to pause. Because this person has a very heavy, dense, dark energy. And again, with them being so obsessed, they seem like they may be a violent person. This person seems like they're violent. They seem like they're very reactive. They don't have emotional control at all. Just somebody that's very insecure. And again, going back to being jealous, jealousy is a hell of a feeling. Okay, it's a dangerous feeling as well. Somebody that's jealous of you, and they're also like they hate that they like you or you inspire. Like that's like a feeling of like it's a passion, and passion is intense. This person is giving me somebody that's passionate about destructing what you got coming or what you're trying to build on, or like they're trying to smear your name. This person may be narcissistic or they may have mental illness. I'm getting that as well. But what I'm being guided to tell you is that some of you cleanse, not even some of you. If this is relating to you, cleanse your home, cleanse your space, cleanse yourself. Also, if you have any belongings from this person that this person has either left at your place or has gifted to you, throw them out. Throw everything away or donate it or whatever, but get rid of it. Get it out of your space. That's another way to disconnect from this person, to shut them out of your energy. Get rid of everything that they have ever owned, that they have given to you. Cleanse your space, cleanse yourself, cleanse your home. And stay obviously in this energy of gratitude and peace and trusting that everything is falling into place and listening to your internal nudges. But I'm just getting heavy guidance to tell you to cleanse. I'm also hearing cleanse your womb. Cleanse your womb. You may want to do some burn and releases around your womb space or your sacral chakra, about cleansing that from your sexual partners, past sexual partners, cleansing them from your womb. So you may want to do, write certain things down. I cleanse my womb of this. My womb is now cleansed of this, or whatever the case is, and read it and burn it and release it. We're also, it's the 17th. I think it's an eclipse today. I forgot what it's a major one too. Like there's a lot of things going on astrologically, and like the Chinese New Year and stuff too, I believe. It's a lot of things that is very significant about today. So you may want to do it today. You may be guided to do it today. But burn and release is just cleansing your womb, salt baths, maybe even lighting a red candle, because red signifies your sacral chakra, or could signify your sacral chakra. Red candles. I know as a reader on here, her name is Shavi. I actually enjoy her readings, and she actually has a book or a deck of cards for burns and releases too. So if you haven't heard of her, her name is Shavi Zane on YouTube. Shavi, I'll be spelling her name wrong. I think it's Chavvi. If it's not VVI, it's CHHAVI. So one or the other, but y'all can find her that way. I think she has 7777 at the end of her name as well. But she does sell decks for burning releases. She also talks about burning candles, like writing something on your candle of a specific color and cleansing that way as well, or releasing that way as well. So hold on, y'all, I gotta get my charger. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. So you may want to do that. Write something on a red candle, the burner release. Like I say, you can write it on paper or the red candle, light the candle, whatever you feel guided to do, but cleansing that womb space. Okay. Give me one more card out this deck, Spirit, or tell me more about what the collective is waiting for. Okay, I'm being guided to just take the tarot deck. So I'm about to use my wake me up tarot deck right here. I'm about to see what you're waiting for. Look, the world, completion, a commitment. Some of you are waiting for some sort of commitment, so justice. Oh, damn. Look, commitment with the world. Again, commitment, contracts, 11 too. Some of you are waiting for a soulmate. Damn. Because you walked away. The 6 of Swords from this dark, gloomy ass person. Look, reborn. What? Resurrection was at the bottom over there. Moving forward, what we said. And then under there was talking about speeding forward or fast movement forward. Look, you doing a damn thing. Whatever it's for. After a heartbreak, separation, breakup. You broke up with this person. And now it's like you're waiting. You're waiting for... Because with that into you, it's like, are you waiting for new love? What is the collective waiting for, Spirit? I'm getting that for some of you, it's like you're waiting for a new love. You're waiting for reciprocal love, reciprocity in a relationship and connection. After being disappointed in this one and going through all of the trials you went through with this one, goodness gracious, too many, Spirit. It's like you just want real love, real chemistry and support. Dang. Too many there. Dang, too many here too. Just give me one card, Spirit. What's the collective waiting for? Let me close it out. Commitment. You're waiting for celebrations. You're waiting for community. You're waiting for your soul tribe. You're waiting for your soulmate. You're waiting for somebody that will feel like home to you. But what I'm wondering is, like, is this somebody that you already feel? Is this somebody that the collective is already aware of? Is this somebody that's in the collective's energy? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. I'm getting like I'm getting like... you know what I'm getting with this Wheel of Fortune reverse? I'm getting that for those of you that it is resonating, waiting for a love connection to come in or materialize of some sort after this false connection. Some of you are waiting for the past to come back up, some sort of past, because I'm saying that because with the Wheel of Fortune being reversed, the Wheel of Fortune is represented by the number 10. Damn, is it blurry? Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, but it's represented by the number 10. And 10 is completion, right? But with it being reversed, I'm getting it's not complete. It's some sort of... Damn, y'all, I might have to do a part 2 to figure out what this is. Because this seemed like this is kind of deeper than what I initially suspected. This is like somebody else from your past that is not, it's like it's unfinished business with. That's what I'm getting. Ooh. Unfinished business. What's the collective waiting for, Spirit? Who is this? Unfinished. Oh. Dang, that fell on the floor. Damn, too many though, Spirit. Come on. Let's try again. 4 don't fall on the floor. 2 minutes. I usually don't take more than 3 cards that fall over. But what is the collective waiting for? Thank you. Look, reciprocity. Reciprocity. Like working together. But this is somebody... But is this somebody... Who is this though? Who is this person it's the collective? If the collective is waiting for somebody in particular, who is this person? A Queen of Cups. Somebody that may be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or even if they're not those signs, this is somebody that you feel is very nurturing. Somebody that you felt loved and supported by. Somebody that made you feel seen. Oh, wow. That's so crazy. Because this is somebody that made you feel how you made this karmic person feel. But it makes me wonder, though, like what happened if this was somebody that made you feel all of these beautiful things and you felt this connection to, how did you end up in this situation with this stalker? Like, how did that end for you to get into this situation? And then now you want this situation to come back around. I'm going to have to do a part 2. Look, 2 of Cups. Somebody that you work well with and somebody that you want a connection with is a soulmate. Oh, wow. I wonder if like something like confusion. I want to know like what happened? What happened between the collective and this person? I want to see if I can get this out without having to do a part 2. What happened to the collective and this person? Working hard. So it may have been work differences. Somebody may have been working a lot and not putting enough time or attention or focus on the connection. It may have been somebody that was working a lot and y'all never was able to spend much time like going vacations, travel and stuff like that. It was something like that I'm getting. What else, Spirit? Addictions. Addictions of some sort are significant when it comes to this person that you're waiting for. If you're waiting for somebody, I don't want to say waiting, but somebody that you're anticipating coming back around. It was some, what is this devil? Clarify the devil. Spirit, clarify the devil. Clarify the devil, please. Justice. It may have been somebody you were married to. Even if it's not somebody that you were married to, it could just be somebody that y'all have a soul contract with. But tell me more about what caused this disconnect between the collective and this person. Like, clarify this devil energy. What's this devil energy? But it has something to do with some sort of addictions or control or something. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm getting is like this person just was obsessed with work. For whoever this past person is that you're anticipating coming back around, it was just work. They were so focused on their finances, their pentacles, that they were engulfed in it. It became like an obsession. So it kind of put a rift in the connection. 5 of Cups. You felt ignored. You felt like this person wasn't giving you enough time. It's like you knew that this person was very loving. They were very creative too. They may have been a designer, somebody that designs handbags or designs clothing or fashion of some sort, but this was a very creative person. They were very talented in whatever they did. And I'm hearing that you supported them, but like you supported their mission, but it's like you didn't feel like you were getting enough time and attention in the connection. So it's basically like a matter of timing. It's like this may not have been the greatest time for y'all to be together or be in a romantic relationship at all, because this person was, I'm hearing entrepreneur. This person may be an entrepreneur. And they were so focused on building up their business that they weren't able to divide their time. Like it was unbalanced with the justice. Their time was unbalanced. Like they were spending too much time working and not enough time in the relationship. But you knew that they did love you. You knew there was like a chemistry. The vibes were high in the relationship. It was just a matter of the lack of quality time. Okay, so now I want to know, how did the collective end up in this toxic relationship? How did the collective end up in this toxic relationship? This person that you ended up just walking away from, this toxic stalker person, you know how they love being on social media. They may have seen you on social media. They saw you getting all these likes, attention. They were clout chasing. They saw you as somebody that can give them some clout because you already had it. They saw a shining star on their screen, and they said, damn, let me shoot my shot real quick, see if I can get in on that, because I'm seeing somebody on live. Like, you may have been on live. TikTok may be significant for somebody, or these social media apps, going on live streaming, Twitch, something like that. You may have met them online, and they may have come into your live stream and may have said something to you, may have started complimenting you some way, some shape or form. They slithered in that way. It was through social media, though, that you met this person, this stalker person that you're running away from. hmm how were they able to how were they able to persuade the collective? Like, how were they able to get so close? Page of Wands, because this person was this was like a exciting person. They had a very fiery personality. They may have been a bit blunt. You may have liked that, but they were also like like this was somebody that, like, they could show a lot of passion for something or a lot of interest in something, but they were quick to give up, though. Like, this was somebody that if they didn't catch on to it quick enough, or they didn't understand it quick enough, then they was willing to walk away or give up. They were quick to give up because they were immature, being in the page. But this was somebody that was very passionate, and they were very bold. They were exciting. They brought a lot of excitement to your life. I'm also getting that when you got with this person, when you gave this stalker person an opportunity, you may have still been in the energy of kind of like heartbreak from this past relationship that didn't work out because of the lack of quality time. You may have still been in that energy with that, and this person came around while you're still in that energy, and they brought some excitement to your life. So it's kind of like you got wrapped up in the excitement and the passion, and then before you knew it, y'all were in this toxic ass relationship, but you have finally cut the ties. You have finally cut the ties, and now you're sitting here trying to make peace with uncertainty when it comes to this past person, this soulmate that you really do have this strong chemistry with, wanting them to come back around. But I want to know, like, if you want them to come back around, like, have y'all spoken? Tell me more about the collective in this soulmate. Have they spoken? Like, because if you're anticipating their return, it may just be a feeling. For some of you, you may be just picking up on the feeling. Look, commitment, change too, with the number 5. 555 may be significant. Earth signs may be significant. Capricorn, water signs. That's what I'm seeing here. But the Hierophant, yes, commitment. This is somebody that you would like a commitment with, or to try again with. Ooh, y'all may also go to the same church or like religious institution. I'm getting that for some of you. Again, some of you may have been married as well to this person, and you just want to, I'm getting that for some of you, you are still actually married to this person, like legally married to them. Y'all just separated, and during this separation you got caught up in this karmic situation, and now you want to rekindle the connection with your legal husband or wife. That's for some of you. That's not for everybody. But tell me more about the collective and this soulmate. What's going on? Why is the collective, like, what puts you in this mode of wanting to reconnect with them? I understand everything that you went through, but if y'all, like, are they still in touch? Let me see. Is the collective still in touch with this soulmate? Look, pass. 6 of Cups. Okay, I'm getting that y'all may still be in communication. Or actually, I'm getting that. I'm not getting that like full contact may have ceased. Maybe it did for some time, but maybe y'all have just sparked up conversation with them again recently. But this is somebody, reconciliation is in the cards. Either y'all have already reconciled and y'all have been talking, and that's what's making you, get into this 4 of Wands energy of wanting to make things work out with them again. This soulmate. Maybe y'all are being reminded of how well y'all worked together and how true the love was between you two. And it's just like the right time is a matter of timing before y'all come together again. For others of you, you have not reconciled with this person yet, but it is coming. Like, y'all may not be communicating. For some of you, you're not communicating with this soulmate. And You're anticipating reconciliation with them because you just have that feeling. You have that gut feeling. Your intuition is telling you that it's coming back around. Reunion is coming. Others of you, you have reconciled with this person and y'all have been communicating back and forth. And that has been basically renewing the spark between you two and reminding you of who you are to each other. And you're wanting to make it work. You're wanting to come together with this Two of Cups and this Hierophant. You're wanting to commit. But it hasn't happened yet because it's a matter of timing. And that's what's causing some of you to be in your head for both sides, either one that you resonate with. You're both feeling uncertainty because you don't know how and when it's going to happen, but you feel it. You feel it's going to happen. And it is. With the Ace of Swords, with the One, new beginnings, look, in the Sun. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. King of Pentacles, look. Match. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Y'all are soulmates. This is your soulmate. And you're ready to come together with them. So, that is the reading. I went over an hour again, y'all. But that is the reading. Let me know if y'all want a part 2 to dig more into this connection with this soulmate. Let me know if you want a part 2. Comment it in the comment section, and I will do a part 2. Other than that, I know the message will reach who it needs to reach. And until the next reading, namaste.